I've been playing Pokemon since preschool, from getting my first Game Boy with Pokemon Red version for my 8th birthday to buying my own Nintendo Switch with the new Diamond and Pearl remix. I live with my girlfriend, who is also an avid Pokemon fan and collects all the games and merch. Our 2-bedroom flat filled with so much Pokemon merch that we had to move into a house, but at least we had more room to fill with, you guessed it, Pokemon. We've played for so long, we almost completed the national decks, only to find out new Pokemon games have been released. None, however, were as big as Legends Arceus, and we were hyped. You could imagine our surprise when we found an early copy of the game on eBay. Only the box was in terrible condition, and the sticker on the cartridge had been ripped off. We expected it had been passed down to an owner who doesn't care about video games, and so we ordered it anyway. The game arrived a week later and was well packaged in a bubble wrap envelope. It had a return address, but was hard to read due to bad handwriting. What I could decipher though was the note included in the game case. It read, "Dispose of this game," in big letters. Again, we shrugged it off as someone playing a joke, and not a very good one at that. I wish now I'd had listened to that warning, for what I saw traumatized me. The game started up as normal, just an official copy of Legends Arceus. I started the game and learned the ropes, collecting a few Pokemon as I progressed. Even my girlfriend caught a few with me. We played for another hour or two and caught a fair amount of Pokemon in that time too. By the end we had progressed far. We took a break to get some food and drink. We had ordered a large pizza to share and a 2-litre bottle of Pepsi Max, which arrived in quick time. We sat down and talked about the game for a good hour. The graphics were impressive, and the style was a change from more traditional Pokemon games in the past. We just had to complete it and see what happens, if anything happens at all. So, we spent our week playing Legends Arceus and progressed far enough to unlock a new area. But not just any secret area. This area was simply called question mark, question mark, question mark. I thought it was part of the early game, but I couldn't stop thinking about this area. Although my gut was telling me something was terribly wrong, my curiosity got the better of me, and so I headed in that direction. It took a good 30 minutes, but I finally arrived. Me and my girlfriend looked in shock. The area was deserted, empty. There was no Pokemon for miles, but the creepiest thing was the music. It was a dark, eerie piano tune, like something out of a horror movie. Still, we continued. Maybe this was an area in the game that was meant to be removed, but they forgot. As we continued, the sky began to turn a blood red, followed by the water, and what looked like dead plantation. The most disturbing was to come though. The corpses of dead Pokemon were scattered throughout the area, as if a wild beast had slaughtered them all, eliminating all life within the area. I was worried I'd get jump scared. I waited patiently, but nothing ever happened. That's when I saw a Pokemon in the background. As I ran over to the sighting, it was Pikachu. The Pikachu had hyper-realistic eyes and was dripping with blood. It just stood there, non-moving. I tried to get closer to catch it, but my character wouldn't move. I thought maybe it was an issue with the controller, but no. The controller was working fine. Just then we jumped out of our seats as it flashed an image of the Pikachu. Above it, text saying, "No escape." We ejected the game cards there and then and destroyed it, making sure it was crushed into bits of plastic and threw it in the trash. After that, me and my girlfriend went through weeks of therapy due to trauma. If you ever find a copy of Legends Arceus for a price too good to be true, it probably is.
Hello my good listeners, it's Morbid Fox. I would like to say a huge thank you for listening to my content. I would love it even more if you could share my content with your friends and family, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and curse that subscribe button. Remember, Morbid Fox is with you, always watching.